Absolutely not. We've gone from a 16 to a very close nuke, going 16 to 11. 11? Sorry, 7, excuse me. You're being an idiot. They rhyme, so it's roughly close. But Inferno is our third map, and honestly, well, the track record of ID has not necessarily been to the same sort of caliber of teams that Cloud9 have had. They still have had a pretty successful time on this map in the last few months. Successful outings on Inferno in the Mountain G League and everything. And they stand a chance. I think this one might just get interesting. But again, Cloud9, much more higher tier talent. Many more LAN appearances on Inferno. The question is, will they be able to hold it down on CT side to kick things off here in our third and final map of this series? After this map, we will have the NRG versus Mythic match on this stream, so make sure you stick around if you want to see even more of the top-tier North American Counter-Strike that we oh so love here. But for now, let's get started on Inferno. Pistol round for Cloud9, defuse kit on Golden. First contact around towards the banana position as well. He might get taken out. No, Vice is the man up instead. Golden is playing supportive, so I've misread my positions. I'm being a dumbass. Still the T-side players put the smokes down. Molotov's coming in towards the back of the bomb site. John G going to support Seb on the first phase. Tinks down his own teammate. That's not a good sign for Dazzle. And Golden could be able to have a couple of good frags. Automatic taken out instead as Seb pushing in towards CT spawn. Catches off Cajun B. And Golden also locked out to leave a 1 versus 5 for Rush. No chance of this one. Diffuse kit dropped back towards Dark. A new identity. The quick plays towards Banana leaves Seb with 3 easy frags, 84 points of health, so he remains alive in a confident fashion. And we will stand here at a decent standing. Rush will get 1 exit frag on Seb. Might look for Jonji. Ooh, good headshots landing. Looking for Wrath next though, and the damage is too much to handle for the CT player. And there you go. AK is coming out. Mac 10's in against the force buy of Cloud9. CZ's 5.7s and an MP9. Passive positions being taken in towards the B-bomb site. Not a whole lot of banana control established by the CT forces. A bit more active towards the mid face than the part of Automatic. 2 players in apartments also trying to catch off someone, I believe, towards second mid. I think that's what... No, Occasion's actually not in the bedroom at all. Both players watching on over to the entrance to the apartment in the stairs. 1 minute and 10 left on the clock. There's new identity. Flashbangs over from Vice and Co. They will still allow Relics to cross into CT. I don't think they've run into this position either, so I didn't want to play a bit more patient. Then he could just wrap back in towards Coffins, deal with Golden, possibly get the kill on Vice as well. The main T-side force pushing, that's exactly what they're going to do. Golden spotted, sprayed up. Vice now towards the first box, spotted out. Not quite taken down, though. He'll get the trade, but Wrath trades right back alongside Automatic Kid towards Cross. Dealt with by Wrath, all the same. 3v2 scenario, and he's checking out the back of the bomb site. Wrath's got scared from him. They're like, oh no, wait, hold on. There might still be another man here, but no. Panic over. Bomb site secure. Plant coming through. Cajun. Caught off in the back line. Rush, last man standing here towards construction. 1 versus 3. Wrath is ready for his triple kill. And he'll get it in hole. 2-0 start for ID. Eco round will come through for Cloud9. Another strong T-side start coming through for the ID squad. And it's in the second half of Nuke, and now it can go even further beyond. Of course, Max instead of play for Relics instead, just to farm up the cash against the full eco of the CT side. 2 P250s, 3 USPs, no Kevlar, a flashbang for Automatic. All 5 players facing towards the mid-position. Damage done. Ras taking out 2 quick frags. Cajun being trying to Max. That's also here towards the apartments area. Spray transfer from Gold on a Rush. Nice and easy. Nice and clean. Cajun last man standing, and no Mac 10 kills this time, but they will still trade one back for the AKs. All three remain in play for the T-side line. 3-0 starting for New Identity, and Cloud9 now have the AUG and M4. Full rifle buy. The first rifle round in this matchup. Vice in, John G burning alive to the Molotovs. Okay. Utility challenge, I mean, I guess they're trying to do some damage, but I wasn't expecting New Identity to lose their first man via fire and flames. T-side, other than that, can see banana control, go back towards the A-bomb site, work around Cajun and rush two players to defend it. Automatic rotating in as a third. Sprays on Relics, gets him down to the 5 versus 3 in Cloud9. Maintain their control. Cajun not spotting Dazzle, will turn on towards the short position and deal with him. Seb also, I think he's known. Either way, he'll rush his way out with a flashbang, and Cajun will get his double kill. Vice in with 2 of his own, and a first found by Cloud9 here. Very confident first as well, all 5 alive. New Identity finding the next rifle round on the board, of course, forced by up for them. They're not going to challenge banana control this time, actually. Cloud9 did a number on their T-side line, which I think kind of contributed to them losing control. I figure it's worth it just to let Cloud9 establish their control early on, probably try and face it a little bit later. Have established second mid and main mid control. No real aggression towards the A-bomb site, though, so passive line, they'll only get so much information above Cloud9. Smokes down from Rush. Again, going to try and keep them at bay. First 60 seconds have been very passive from the T's. Dazzle and John G not seeing anyone face aggressive from Cloud9, so they won't get anything back of their own right. No kills, no info. Eventually, they do get control of Banana, trying to establish some sort of presence up there. They do force the rotation in from automatic. So one of the AKs taken away from the main bomb site here because ID have committed. 30 seconds on the clock. And Dazzle casualty. Rush takes him down. Vice will fall back to Arch as Jonji moves in. I think they're calling a rotation. I think it's just one lurker. And Jonji will sneak his way in here. Vice spray on through. He has no idea this man so far pushed up. And meanwhile, Cajun chimed in towards Relics. Rush trying to get the trade back. Only gets 1 kill to his name though, and the bomb plant will be secured. 2 versus 2 with Seb and Wraths. After positions on the site, on the pit area as well. Wraths jumps down off balcony initially. Found the Molotov to try and throw Automatic and Golden away. Automatic will still get towards mid, start looking on towards short control, not expecting the T-side line to be as close as they are. But eventually they do piece together the pieces and realise that actually pit control and side control is what's coming through. They're still pushing and Seb still gets his triple on Golden. Wrath holding back. Quadra kill potentially for the main man of the bomb site. Automatic with the defuse kit, but time is way too far ticked at this stage. Seb will check down the outside. Spray transfer still gets it. What a shot. I think he'll just about get away alive as well. Yes, he will. Skin of his teeth. And Seb with 4 frags. And again, what a turnaround. And of all people taking the first tactical timeout, it would be New Identity and a 4-1 lead. Guess they weren't happy with that round. I guess they weren't happy with how things went. Either way, it's still a successful outing for this T-side as they continue to keep Cloud9 from getting a main amount done here. As AUG's on Cloud9, Golden gets 2 as Vice goes falling. Man advantage trade going in the favour of the CT side. Nades up on Jonji in 7 down to 1 point of help, but Jonji's still looking for Golden, catches him above the smoke, and trades back to 3v3, still continuing to face him against automatic spray, completely blind, does damage, but same could also be said by the CT player. 6 HP for Jonji, 1 point of health for Seb, and Dazzle with the bomb on his back has to do the heavy lifting from here. But B-bomb site is completely open as well. They don't have this information just yet, ID. They smoke the cross. The best automatic can do is spray and pray and hopefully connect shots onto Jonji and Seb. Other than that, the bomb plant would be secured. They're going to go to this one in the end. They're going to put one on towards Coffins, another one on towards Cross, try and set them on the idea that it would be a B-site hit, but Russia's got full mid control and Jonji will get cut down. Now Dazzle moves in, Rush, 30 seconds, will be able to spot one. Spray comes through from Dazzle, wants to connect it to his teammate, better be wary of that one. Again, 1 bullet and Seb is dead, as Cage is about to find out. There you go, simple kill, looking on with Dazzle on the default position, doubles up for the name. Cloud9 do get their second off the back of Identity's tactical pause. Down SMGs and rifles brought back down by the T-side line. Smokes and nades back in to try and force them out of Banana. And again, Cloud9 will be successful at doing just that. ID. Mid control, apartments control. Second mid also under their siege. Not a whole lot of utility. They're playing a lot of it out here, so the next thing the fast hit will come through. Nades in with the likes of Cajun will do minimal damage to Dazzle and Wrath. Dazzle, however, getting tagged up by Automatic on the other side. The Molotov forced him back out of position. 15 points of health. Flashes, Rush, dead. Re-smokes will come back in. The T's maintain the man advantage, but the trades can get good right now from New Identity. He's in point automatic round this corner. AUG in hand and plenty of rifles to find, including low HP player of Dazzle. Can't get the frags as confidence, so in the end has to call in for backup occasion. Be the crossfire lock. Dazzle will get all Mac on the way back out of the rotation. CT backups called. Cajun still doubles up. Looks for the triple kill on the man towards balcony. His distraction played by Vice. Cajun is eventually dealt with, leaving it all to the IGL of Cloud9. 1 versus 2. And Relic spots him. 8 bullets in the chamber. Awkward spray. And eventually he will bait in Seb to get the kill and the trade overall for ID. 5-2 on the board. The T side continuing to have a good time against Cloud9. And again, this is surprising. Everyone came into this one, myself included, thinking this would just be a whitewash of 2 maps, 32-0, but apparently not. Eco out from Cloud9, spraying from Jonji. 3 kills immediately found. Banana control. Destroyed on the part of Cloud9. The last man left is Rush over on the B-bomb site. I mean, they still going to rush it down. USP on the back of the man. What on earth can he do from here? Looking up the sky, wondering that himself. Molotov's in. Force him out the peak. Trying to take out Ross. No. 2 HP though, he got close. New ID up against the Rifles now. Cloud9, one more buyback in. Vice will get aggressive as he always does alongside the likes of Golden, but both players not finding any kills and no aggressive T-side players. Instead, KGB has better success over the apartments, trying to play back on Dazzle. Barely gets the headshot and gets bomb control for the triple. Does get caught back by the wall bang coming in from Jonji. Info is called, but in the end, it's a 4 versus 2. Cloud9 winning up the trades here for round 9. Ironic that, innit? I guess not ironic, whatever. Appropriate is probably more like the word. Relics sprays on Vice, takes it down, looks back in for the second, but Golden trades it all the same. Jonji, 1v3, Stouse man standing in the T, spots out Rush, but can't get the spray down. In the end, will fall. Third on the board for Cloud9. A very successful sequence there from Cajun B, dominating against New Identity. 3 players faced him, 2 lined up, and the third man turned around, thought like he was going to get the frag, but apparently not. Rebuy from ID leaves only 2 players without rifles. Mac 10's in, nades from Golden, damage done to Ras, and that's a nice start at the very least. AK better get swapped off to Seb or Relics because they've got a lot of HP. Ras is 9. Spray blind from Jonji though, information called out, and he gets the kill on Golden. And Relics, working off the timing now, going to aggress, get a rifle back of his own right. Do swap those rifles about, actually giving it over to Jonji. Now Ras with 9 points of health will look on towards the long position, look on towards A. Dazzle there with the crossfire locked on. Catching off any overly aggressing CTs, but they are playing very passive on A as they always have done. Cajun here towards Cubby. Line up, oh, Dazzle with the face and Dazzle with the headshot. What a start, looking on towards Rush for Jonji. Gets his double. 5 on 2, and New Identity looks so good going into this one. I said there was a chance. And it looks like Identity are going to get the best chance that they can. 2 kills for Alex, 2 for Jonji, and 7 on the board for the T side. And the eco coming through. Deagle, PT50. Another Deagle for automatic, but this is all to get the rifles out. The lost bonus not quite there for Cloud9 at this stage. Limiting themselves bit by bit. Max lost bonus going at 4 rounds lost bonus. And obviously, investment from that last rifle round leaves not a lot to play for. Second mid apartments cleared out on the part of the ID side. No control of the apartments area, so automatic still holds back. Watches on from Boiler. Rush caught off guard towards the short face, taking out automatic, looking back in as Ross swings out for the secondary frag. Combining alongside Relics, meanwhile Seb taps his way on through to the B-bomb site, getting Vice, excuse me. Getting Golden pressed now as Wrath turns on towards Cajun B. Triple kill for him. The bomb plant can get secured. One man standing, know exactly where he is. Eventually he'll face Seb looking for his own double. And a double that, well, he'll almost find here. There you go. Cloud9, what's going on here? I mean, it's looking good for New Identity. You know, they're peaking great as a team. They're getting the great reads onto where each of the players are for Cloud9, but and that eco aside, the trade's not quite there from the CT forces most of the time. I've had some very close rounds coming in, but for the most part, whenever the T-side win, ID, you can see they keep 5 players alive, 4 players alive. You know, these 2 rounds are the outliers. Seb and John G move in. Golden aims up against them. Damage will be done to John G early on, but the small gap and a smoke will try and look for the opening kill against the CT player, and he's going to hold that until ID finds some info or just decide to make a call. "50 seconds left. The New ID look towards B. AWP on Golden. Glass cannon, aim punch can hurt the man. And Vice here, ready to receive the flashbangs, ready to respond to them as they come in. Utility there to try and respond. Boost up from Seb, gets Golden down. Johnny completely blind, blind sprays to the back line. Trying to look for Vice, he burns alive, and indeed he will go fall into the kill coming in from the AUG. Small gap in the smoke, automatic, gets shut down for it. And what an execute. This is what I'm talking about right here. No trades, New ID, forcing the issue back on Cloud9. The bomb will be planted, of course, open because they can. And Cajun and Rush, just no chance of this. What a good execution. What a good execute from New Identity. And Cloud9 just can't find the responses. Cajun will get Seb. Let's get an exit frag or 2. Looks on towards John G. Indeed, he will get him as well. And Wraths, Relics, and Dazzle. Last 2 players. The last 3 of the ID side. If they can get themselves 3 picks, then they can do some damage. Potentially deficit them. If they can deficit them, get the next couple rounds of rifle victory, then possibly could take a bit more of an eco forced by a round into the last round, if the mathematics lines up appropriately. But New ID still have a mountain of money essentially to work with. They have loads of cash. So they should be all Gucci for round 13. And you can see the odds have turned. The tables have turned. The favorites have turned. Everything's turned around right now again. This series started as a 16-2 to the favor of Cloud9 on the first map. AWPs, the AKs, the AUG, a John G, the M4s coming in from Rush and Automatic. 2 AUGs, 1 UMP for Vice. A New Identity with a better buy. Banana control, Vice burning to his teammates' own Molotovs. Smokes down as they face up, spray lined up from Golden, and Vice will be able to get an assistance on the damage. Nades in, and Relics will bait out Seb all the same. 4v4 as New ID respond. Relics goes falling, Golden with his secondary kill. Cajun chimes in on towards Dazzle here towards the balcony boost. And Wrath will catch off Cajun, turn around for the second of Rush. He gets the double and gets a 2 versus 2. Still got one more man, and John G's way out of position. Wrath is completely isolated, completely siphoned off in the backup. And Automatic still going to hunt for the bomb partner here. Hearing John G coming in towards the apartments, ready for the round the corner face, now ready for the face up towards the entrance, wins out that fight, and suddenly Wrath has a hell of a task ahead of him, still sprays on Golden, trying to take him down. Only gets damage, and Automatic is the real main issue. In the apartments, he'll wrap back over towards the boiler area. Wraths. Oh, Missing him out. Did Automatic spot him? I think he did. Yep, ready for him. On the face towards the outer balcony. 2 kills to his name. And Cloud9 finally getting a good round in against ID, but a lot of damage done to that CT4, so that means they're probably going to have a bit more of a heavy investment than they were initially expecting. And all because Jonji didn't join his teammate, didn't commit to the A bomb site alongside the main man of the apartments. Let's see if C9 can go so far as to make a 9-6 half work. It is recoverable. It's not ideal. New ID nades in straight against the CT line. Damage done to Vice and Golden. Further incendiaries come back trying to burn Jonji out of position, but a second nade follows up as well. And Vice trying to respond back with damage against the T-side line, but he's not finding as much as New Identity are to Cloud9. Aggression coming through, and Vice siphoned off by Smoke to catch off Jonji for one quick spray down. One player close in Seb, and he's not going to take the firefight. He's not going to take the chance. They do fall back. Meanwhile, 2 kills coming over to the A bomb site as Cajun and Rush deal with damage out towards the mid and short faces. And just like that, it's a 5 versus 2. Cloud9 following up their last round with a round that's much more confident here. And again, the damage done by the CT forces with 2 big rifle victories should be able to force New Identity back to a 4 spy for the last round of the half. Vice trades back Seb as Golden goes giving up his life. And the last man left is the Orb of Relics. 1v4. Knows that Vice is somewhere on the bomb site. Knows it is probably going to be around here towards New Box. And in the end, the flash support comes in from Rush. And Vice swings out, takes the triple, takes the Orb. Takes the 5th for Cloud9. New Identity with one final investment. One final 4 spy in this T-side half. And now actually going to take a tactical for it. The investment will see 2 AKs, 1 Galil, a MAC-10, a TAC-9 down the list for ID. Limited utility sets as well. Can't contest Banana in the same way that they have done before until they play it out towards second mid. And Seb with the nades or try to do some damage. How much will he get done? Nothing. No points on Vice or Golden. Smokes down, flashes over for the T's, getting ready for the flashes at the very least. Rush out towards the long position. Cajun going to get suppressed and pressured by the T side, but not quite going to take anyone down. Instead he swings in on Jonji, shows him. Again, the secondary frag as Ralph's trade will deliver the second man of Vice. 3v3 scenario, and one more man to face up automatic with the AWP. Launch for the first and the second, dropping that bomb. Dazzle will come in with a flank, but a 1 versus 3 for him, and one more man to deal with over to the pit position. Rush will get the final frag. And does turn a recovery for Cloud9. 9-6 favor to New Identity, though. I don't think many of us thought that they'd be coming out on top. They still haven't won just yet, so let's hold our horses for a bit. As the CT side comes up to the folds. Cloud9, double flash and smoke on automatic. Flash, smoke, then P250 dropped from Golden to automatic. I would have thought he would have dropped it to one of his teammates for the raid boss, but I digress. We'll see how well automatic can do with it, with the diffuse on Relics, the double flash for him. The P250 of Orti. Down over to the apartments, tagging up Dazzle for only 4 points of HP, so not as much damage as Cloud9 really would have wanted to do. The diffuser Relics playing rotation as well, ready to be the first responder to the B or A bomb sites on Speedway. Initially played out towards the B site, ready for the rush if Cloud9 went for it down Banana. Cloud9 slowly push up and into the B site. You've got Relics now here to the CT cross. 2 smokes at the ready. 1 for Coffins, 1 for that CT cross. The fuse kit as bay as the flashbangs come in. Actually smoking a hole. Good shot by Relics. It's onto the bomb site itself here towards the stairs. That's a bit unusual. Well, allow Cajun to cross in. Eventually tries to get a plant in with the CTs completely uncontesting this. What a flick from Relics with a kill coming in for John G as well. New ID. Locking out Cloud9. And Cajun an automatic. Last 2 players. Cajun dropped out towards Old Grill. Automatic over towards Banana. 1v5 with the PT50. Tries his best to get some damage done. Takes out 1, but that's as far as he goes. Relics. What were those shots? What on earth were those shots? Flicks back. The first one was okay. The second one, my word. SMGs come in with 1 M4 for Wraths, and that's about it for the ID side. Again, same thing could be said for Cloud9 with their AK pipe for automatic. It is worse for wearing this one. Golden dropping his teammate that weapon once again. We're still a relatively stable money line here for Cloud9. It will not allow the investment to come through unless they get another bomb plant. At least I don't think it will, but... For automatic and Golden, it certainly won't, but we'll see how the maths rolls out. All 5 T-side players up to Banana the bomb on the back of Golden with the Eagle. 1 player taking contact in Relics, hearing that information, calling it back over that they have rotated away, but is that all just a ruse for information? Bomb is committing towards that mid position, so it doesn't look like it. 3 players here for New Identity. We're ready for the face-up. Russian Cajun might pull some sort of execution. Fake up. Golden sprayed down. Bomb drop. Vice the same. Automatic will get that trade, but Dazzle now next up to face up here. Will spot Automatic coming in through the speedway positions. Now call that information out to Wrath or reface back. Catch him off. No, the AK gets a spray to 3 versus 3. The bomb has to go towards the A site now, though. 17 seconds, and Seb's still holding with Russ also on rotate. Dropping that out to Rush. This is not the time to start throwing out a bomb. You need to go for the plant right now. Seb's got to get isolated. He's got to get the kill. 6 seconds. Smoke down as the kill comes in. That's round over. He gets himself the triple, and the AK locked out for New Identity. Cloud9. No bomb plant. Golden will not be able to invest into a rifle, but the bomb plant on the half buy will allow the AKs to come in for 4 players. A tactical called by New Identity. Again, they don't really need to do this right now. They still are in the lead by 5 rounds. AK's in, Mac 10s for Golden. AWP for Relics here on the New Identity side, and he's playing, where's he playing out to? Banana. Damage to be done by Utility onto Vice, nades up. Bouncing away, the T's will get out of dodge and fake in, spray back. John G takes a lot of damage, second spray from Automatic. Doesn't quite take him down though. Tag damage will come in against C9. But overall, the CT's come out worse for wear. It's the SMG player that gets tagged up, so the rifles still stand a decent chance of holding the defensive, and that's really what New Identity need, with further nades coming down through the mid position. Dazzle will tag Automatic to 23. Rolling with that reload. Could get up his position. Jonji playing off info. I think actually they heard that body block. Either way, the hit comes through from the T side and 3 players get traded back for 1. Jonji with a manic spray though. Last man standing for New Identity. As in the end, Cloud9 maintain control. AK picked up. They have established bomb site control and everyone's low HP here. Jonji can isolate these frags and there's a chance he might be able to win out the clutch, but through the edge of the smoke, tapping on taps and eventually Cajun using the info he has to his name to take out the last man of the CT side. So there you go, Cloud9 finally in with a starter on the T side. Third round into the half. Damage being done to New ID. Should leave a bit of a force up, indeed. Will come through. UMP, M4 from us. MP9 for Jonji. And CZ for Seb. Smokes down Ras here with the FAMAS spray on through towards Vice, missing out his spray up. Second phase will be able to take him down. And it's a start for the Rifles this time of the CT side. Only 1 frag found. Still plenty of breathing room for Cloud9, especially with the firepower advantage of the AK-47s. Jonji, oh, blind spray against him. Tags him up, but they do not know that they've done that damage. For all they know, there was nobody there. Mac will grab that bomb. The rotation comes in towards the A bomb site. The low HP players are still playing back on B. Dazzle, Relics, and Seb, now's the time to strike. M4 from Relics taking first face out towards long. The AKs will challenge against him. He falls back over the arch side, and Automatic will take him down. Now 2 players close to the crossfire, Dazzle and Seb. CZ out to the pit position, and Cajun B chops him down. Dazzle also goes falling, and Cloud9 with another confident hit will get control of round 8. With Jonji and Russ falling back, holding on to the AWP, no, excuse me, the AK and the M4. Cloud9 start to mount up. What's the play here for ID? CZ's brought up. Bit more of a heavy investment than they would like to, but 3 rounds lost bonus. AK and M4 still in for Jonji and Wrath. Cloud9 most likely going to get control in this round. Zeus from Seb misses, and that's a big shame. If he got Cajun B though, there could have been a start to spiral things out of control for New Identity. Rush gets another, Relics will trade back. Cajun there with a secondary frag to trade out his fallen teammate, and in the end all the pistols will fall. M4 and AK. Again, it's probably best for them to save these 2 rifles. There's not really much of a point throwing themselves at this bomb site retake because it's so unlikely they'll get it together. Oh, Automatic, that was crispy. Adjustment and a half from Wraths. One v4 scenario. 9 on the T side board. 2 away from evening up with new identity. They do isolate that one player and take him down towards Old Grill, and again, the money line's just not quite there for the CT side. They could potentially force by with upshot SMGs, but I imagine the call will be to half by here. Yeah, Dazzle, CZ, Kevlar, Seb, CZ, Kevlar, Wrath, same, Jonji, same, Relics. Bought a nade and a PG-50, but no Kevlar. 4 rounds lost bonus in the next one, so I imagine it will end up being a save for the AWP. Need some Molotovs into the banana position, into the B-bomb, so trying to force Russ to fall back. Dazzle. The crossfire alongside him and Seb on towards the short position, back up to the A-bomb site. And Jonji also there. Cajun sprays up, trying to take Dazzle down, trying to start things off to the favour of the T side. They have established some sort of short control in Golden. Dazzle can even smoke up, spots Golden as he faces up, and Seb has info to work with. Will Dazzle try and isolate this kill? Certainly going to jump face and draw his attention. Eventually damage being done to Golden. He goes down here. Automatic's also pretty hardly tagged up, so Rush trying to get this trade frag. Bomb moves in with 3 CTs pushing around towards the short position. If they take them down, 2 CT kills come in. Hold the phone. AK picked up by Seb. He's low HP, but 1 headshot against Cajun's all he needs. An ID. Play carefully. And they'll be able to achieve magic with that carefulness. 20 seconds left for automatic. 10 points of health and a 1 versus 3 clutch. 2 AKs to work with for the CT side. Wrath's here on high. And Dazzle now picking up the AK for his own right, face in. Spray does come through, does deny the bomb plant. And the half buy works a charm for the CT side. AWP from Relics will be able to follow that up as well. Automatic and Vice can sit the hell down. A big start out to Banana. The kill coming in for the new identity side. 1 bullet, 2 frags, and now a spray from Seb will deal with Golden. Cajun and Rush out to the apartments, out towards mid. Cajun will get 1 trade. That's as far as he's going, though. What a round from Relics and Seb. And again, what a follow-up from the ID side. And that was bigger than the last one as well. Damage done to Cloud9. AK saves, the economy's bolstered for ID. And there is not enough money to justify the rebuy back in from Cloud9. Deagle's up for 4. CZ for Rush. Flashes in onto, smokes in onto Kevlar for automatic. And the helmet should get shut down by 3 of the weapons available for the ID side. And that could just win them the map. That could just win them the series right here, ID. Jonji sprayed up to 4 points of health for the CT side. Martel's in, Relics watching. Good flip back, and Relics will take out automatic, kicking things off on the right foot. Spray back in from Dazzle. Cajun going to get tagged up. Burst in from Rush, trying to see if he can take somebody back down, but not going to happen at this stage. Eventually he falls back alongside Cajun, alongside the rest of the T-side line, going straight in and over to Banana. Jonji is low, could potentially take that frag with these pistols, but I have my doubts here. Cloud9, what can you do? Here come the flashes. Jonji with a spray now. Takes the first and the second and the third. 4 HP, doesn't even matter. And 5 rounds for Cloud9 to make up at this stage. 14-9. 2 rounds for New Identity to take this series above Cloud9 and put themselves within 1 matchup of going to the Americas Minor. 1 final buy from the T's. AK's in on 4. Galil out for Vice, and the Molotov and smokes come down to standard. Jonji straight in, trying to spot out, tries to spot out. Automatic, the spray does damage, and Ras takes down the man. Nade in against Audi. Double up. Potentially take him out. 39 points of health. He will go low, but he will not go out. But even so, the first frag has been found by the CT forces. Three players of C9 make their way into Banana. With the exact same B-site defensive setup that shut them down, that allowed Jonji a 4 HP triple. Smokes, flashes, here they come, and Wrath this time looking to take first phase as Jonji plays passive headshot for the first man. Jonji's traded, second spray, third kill not quite landed, but backup has just arrived. Relics will let the bomb plant be established, but Cage is going to over-rotate, get cut down, and rush. 1v3 clutch to make it work for him to try and keep New Identity from map and match point. Spray in, Seb caught off guard, turns around against Dazzle, and Dazzle will get us to 15. Map and series point for New Identity. And Cloud9 from such a strong start on Mirage may have fallen to pieces. Double ops in from Relics and Jonji. Jonji to the B site, Relics to A. Now forced buy back from Cloud9 with the Mac 10 in for Vice. Relics with the mid face, catching off Golden. Can't quite leg him down. Vice instead takes the majority of the damage. Eventually they do get forced back out of position. Drafts here. AEG spray, Orty down, Vice down. 3 more kills to go for New Identity, and they'll find themselves in a qualifying matchup tomorrow. As Rush moves up and over, trying to find a flanking position here towards short. I think he's made a lot of noise, though. I think he should get the information called out by Dazzle. Just the face, so tempted to take the kill. No idea what's going to happen, though. Does isolate 1 quick frag back. No response by Dazzle. No response by Seb either. Dazzle looks in, sprays up, Rush takes him down. Seb also with a frag on occasion, it's all to Golden. The IGL, the 1 versus 4, the clutch chance, but 7 points of health on the first face. And surely should be no chance for this one. Indeed, it's not. Seb will close it out 16-9 in map 3.